Witches are back. Scarlet Witch's son Agatha Harkness and Ethan, who has come now with 2 episodes of Agatha All Along. WandaVision's second part, Agatha All Along, is in front of us. Here, Agatha, who was trapped by Wanda in the world of Westview, is now free after Wanda was buried under the Mount Wonder. But Agatha does not have her powers, and some interesting characters are making the situation more mysterious, especially this boy whom I had been calling Billy, but somehow it hints that he could be someone else. So today, I'm going to break down the first 2 episodes of Agatha All Along. Keeping spoiler in mind, let's begin. Episode 1 starts with the Marvel Television logo, after which we see Agatha in atmosphere like Mayor of Easttown. Here we notice Herb, who was Wanda and Vision's neighbor in the Westview series, and here he is detective with Agatha. At first I thought Herb and others trapped here too, but later we found out that only Agatha is trapped, while everyone else is just her neighbors in the real world who support her in her new hobbies. But that's not important. What is important is Agatha and Herb finding a dead body. If you notice, when Herb tells Agatha that the boy they found is dead, Agatha says, "You never know," which caught my attention. It's true that we can't confirm whether Scarlet Witch is dead or not, but it's confirmed that this is Wanda. Herb says the reason for the body's death is that she was crushed. Wanda was buried under the debris of Mount Wonder at the end of the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. However, Wanda's face is not shown in this scene, only her outfit, which we last saw before she found Agatha. At the crime scene, Agatha finds her brooch, the same iconic one we saw her wearing in the WandaVision series, and which is also notable in the comics. After this, we see the fake intro credits of Agatha's fake show, where her character is named Annie's of Corner, while all the other names shown like Dottie, Herbs, and Mrs. Hart are real. But at the end, why did it say based on WandaVision Dyson? What kind of name is that? Could it be that Vision's real name can be used here? Next, Agnes goes to the library, where the funny part is that behind Dottie on the bookshelf, it says reference. This is important for us Marvel fans, but what caught my attention was the name of the book on the library card found near the body. The book's title is Dialogue and Rhetoric, and Known History of Learning and Debate. And if you take the first letter of each word, it spells Darkhold. You probably noticed that right away. But what's even better is the name of the book's author, Andrew Ogu. If they rearrange the letters, it becomes Wonder, which is original location of the Darkhold, and as we learned in the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Just like in that movie, Wanda destroyed Mount Undergore, causing all copies of the Darkhold across the multiverse to be destroyed. That's why all editions of Darkhold shown in the library are burned. When Agnes gets the soil report on the Wanda's body, they show it's from Eastern Europe, the same sediment found on Undergore. In the comics, Undergore is located in the Eastern Europe country of Chechnya, further confirming that this is Wanda's body. But how did this body end up here? Ennis then encounters FBI agent Vidal. We later learn that Vidal came to kill Agatha, though the reason isn't clear yet. What is clear is that for some reason, Agatha can't absorb Vidal's power. Even Vidal never hurts her. Is it just me, or is there sexual tension between them? Later, Agnes tries to learn more about brooch, which has triple goddess on it. This is Agatha's brooch, representing the maiden, mother, and crone, described in New Paganism as the separate stages of the female life cycle, each ruling over heaven, earth, and the underworld. When Agnes returns home and hears a dog barking, she says "stupid dog," which reminded me that Agatha killed Billy and Tommy's dog in WandaVision. So Agatha doesn't like dogs, but she likes rabbit, as we saw her looking at a child's room named after her rabbit from WandaVision, Nicholas Scratch. Basically, the setup of this series is inspired by Mayor of Easttown, where the main character has lost her son and the atmosphere is trying to match that. However, Nicholas Scratch, whom we saw in the WandaVision as Rabbit, is also appearing in this series. In the comics, Nicholas Scratch is Agatha Harkness' son, responsible for her trial and execution in Salem. But later, the Salem community banishes Nicholas to the Dark Realm. Now, Agent Vidal comes to meet Agatha, and Agatha tells her that the body is from Eastview. Vidal asks if Agatha can go that far, as Wanda's magic won't let Agatha leave Westview. If she does, she will freeze, just like the distant residents of Westview in WandaVision. Plus, Vidal asks if she remembers why Vidal hated her, implying that she came to kill Agatha but did not want to do it in this form. When Agatha returns to her normal form, Vidal attacks her. Aubrey Plaza, who plays the agent Vidal, is in full form here. If you don't know, Aubrey's charm on the TV is another level. People first got to know her through her role as April Ludgate in the series Parks and Recreation, and she was also incredible in Legion. Now we see this teenage boy at Agnes' house who has come to take something, and we also notice Mrs. Hurt. The teenage boy talks about the road, obviously referring to the witch's road, but the surprising thing is, why are his fingers black? If this is Wanda's son, Billy, he's never used any dark magic, so this is very strange. After this, Agatha returns to her normal form, and Vidal tells her that everyone she made powerless in her youth is coming for revenge. On top of that, Agatha is powerless. Episode 2 starts with the teen telling Agatha that he freed her from Scarlet Witch's spell, which is true, as he was chanting some spells while in custody. But this is Wanda's son, and no one taught him spells or witchcraft. How is he able to do this? Above all, I noticed many things in this episode that hints this teen might not be Billy but Nicholas Scratch or someone else. It has already been revealed that the boy is Billy Kaplan, but think about it, his name hasn't been revealed yet, and when he talks about himself throughout the episode, no details are shared. Plus, I want to draw your attention to something else. He needs power, which is why he is looking for the witch's road. He is hopping like a rabbit. When Agatha meets Lilia, she says this teen is her son, but later she calls him her pet. When Agatha meets Jennifer, she calls the teen her sacrifice, then calls him a miscreant. I made a video explaining Billy's origin, but I still don't know why while watching this episode. I kept feeling that this teen is not Billy but Agatha's son, Nicholas Scratch, who has returned to gain powers and seek revenge. This might just be my imagination, but since I have already made a long video about Billy's origin one weekend, let's assume for now that this teen is Billy. The episode's title was Circle Soon with Fate Unlock the Hidden Gate. That's exactly what happened. This line is taken from the ballad Witch's Road, which is after being sung, Open the Gate to the Witch's Road. This is written by Oscar-winning songwriters Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez, who also mentioned that this song is both a spell and a map. Next, we see Agatha in the normal world. However, the funniest part was Agatha trying to adapt to the real world. When it comes to driving, she grabs her fake car because she was used to her TV life. See Wanda and Vision's plot of land, where the people of Westview who suffered have written Evil Witch. Agatha had left her love there as well. On the teen's phone, we see the boy's boyfriend Miles Gutierrez, who is playing this role. If this teen is indeed Billy, then Miles is technically hulking, but recently industry insider Grace Randolph confirmed that Miles Gutierrez is not hulking, as hulking's absence from Agatha All Along has been confirmed. Now Agatha needs to regain her power because the Salem Seven are after her. I will quickly remind you the Salem Seven are Nicholas Scratch's daughters, each with mystical powers related to different animals, and they can take animal forms. In this show, there are Agatha's neighbors in Westview. In WandaVision, Agatha was able to absorb others' power, but she could not absorb Wanda's. It's possible that the Salem Seven are gaining power and want to kill Agatha, while Agatha is trying to revive her powers and defend herself. I think we'll get to see Wiccans and the Salem Seven in the action in future episodes, but there is still one big mystery. Which is this teen really, and what is his purpose? So this was the video about the breakdown of episode 1 and 2 of Agatha All Along. But still, if I missed any details or if you have any new fact related to this video, please tell us in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share it and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know how powerful Wanda's son Wiccan is, watch the video above. And if you are curious about Spider-Man 4's future, check out the video below. I'll be back with new videos soon.